Hey guys, Yuyukirby here with another episode of MediEvil. In the last episode, we went to the sleeping village and only to discover everyone's basically a zombie. We also learned about some backstory, and that's all we did. This time, we're going to be chasing after the mayor in the Asylum grounds. For what possible reason could Zarok be having him? You dare challenge Jack the Green? For someone without skin, you've got a lot of nerve. This one is kind of an annoying level. Not because the enemies can get annoying, but basically the main gimmick of this is just really annoying.
This is the Garden of Zarok. Nothing here is as it first seems. To leave this maze, you must first seek out the one called Jack of the Green.
Yep. We also have these monks to deal with, which are super annoying. Honestly, I more prefer using ranged weapons and dealing with them. Should be only using melees if need be. Also, we're also attacking that. Yes, that was an enemy. Oh, he's now in our face, so finish him off. And we are now out of ammo for that, so now swap the broadsword back to this, and we will now take the crossbow. The secondary shot is a reflection shot, so it will bound off walls. So it's honestly, use whatever you want for the crossbow. Anyway, walk over to this and
Greetings, Sir Fortescue. My name is Jack of the Green. I am the master of riddles, and this maze is my domain. You are free to leave, but only once you've answered 4 riddles. Puzzles so fiendishly difficult, so perplexingly complex, that no man has ever solved them. Ha ha ha. Now, try my first riddle. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen.
In order to get through here, you need to solve the riddles. This first one is quite simple. But first we're going to be going into here. In the maze, you will be attacked by the monks. Yeah, these guys are monks. I don't know why they're called monks. They're gardeners. I would spend at least your first run through this stage getting rid of as many as you can. Anyway. Going through this section, and you'll see this guy leading you to an obvious trap, but we're going to save this. In here, swap to your crossbow. You have a dangerous Zarok-shaped hedge in here. He will be shooting a lot of magic at you. So for the first riddle, we have to seek out those star-shaped hedges, and we have to find all 5. Get too close into this, and that guy will summon allies. We can easily do this by spamming the crossbow. Or any far range weapon you have. Alright, so now we actually need to get in a little bit. So we'll probably aggro these guys. Yep, we just have to slash them. Go. Apologize for all the bell ringing. Anyway, there's the second one. Either daring dash or slash the hedge blocking you. As you recall, there was one down this way. And the last two are over in... Oh, and this guy randomly appears out of nowhere, which is really weird. Yeah, it's really weird that that guy appears out of nowhere. Anyway, last two are here. This one is the only one that does not really get a thing. Yeah, anyway. And there's that.
Sir Knight, but my star riddle was but a trifle. I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither. You will not find my next conundrum so simple.
Yeah, every time you complete this puzzle, you have to return to Jack.
I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing.
This one is actually one of the two that are actually really annoying. For each puzzle you complete, you will gain a new way will open up. In this case, it is this little area in the hedge. Beat up a few more of the monks. And here we have a clown. Oh, look at this.
Show the clown you care by surrounding him with smiles.
Now this is a little bit annoying. So what you want to do is you want to smack all of these once, and then when you're between two, hit them with the spin. Oh, come on. Yeah. If you're not fast enough, these will flip over. This is why I don't like this one. Alright. There we go.
Yes, it was a clown. Very clever, I'm sure. Return in haste, Sir Knight, for I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzler.
Yeah, in that chest is a silver shield. We'll grab it when this gets a little low. Yeah, that was the first one of two annoying ones.
Face like a tree, skin like the sea. A great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me.
Huh, how interesting. Completing that one unlocks the first one. It also brings out cats in here. Anyway, first thing first, go through the gate to get rid of any monks. This one is also an annoying one. Take that guy out. Huh, an elephant one. Oh wait, it was this way. Yeah. I always get confused, think that the Chaos Urn, because we need that. It's not. It is now actually in a new path in the Hedge Maze. In here we also have this group, but get rid of the tentacles and this thing will start shooting at you like a jerk. There he is. Yeah, anyway, in there we find the Chaos Rune. So now with the Chaos Rune we can return to the beginning. Discover a little mouse that'll follow us. Yes, we now have a little bit of an escort mission. We need to guide him away from the cats, which will cause the mouse to run away. Of course, you can see where I'm going with this. This kind of can be a bit annoying. The cats are kind of moving in weird patterns. And there we go. Now this will scare the hedge elephant.
Did you spot my bluff? I pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously an elephant. This time, however, I almost pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma has eluded the finest minds of a whole generation. Come to me.
Come to Butthead. I've never actually seen Beavis and Butthead. It's an ant show, though.
I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide the sun. Banish me with torchlight and you'll see me turn and run.
Huh, how interesting. This time we've entered the main area. And we have a little path. And we also have another thing. We do have to hit these if you want these to get. Anyway, we'll take out these here to be able to acquire the chalice, which is actually it's right near the exit, so we don't really need to do that right now. Oh wait, no, yeah we did. Oh well. No. I actually forgot to do so it's this way. Anyway, let's use this health geyser. The only one in this stage, which is why the stage can be pretty annoying. Anyway, find this gate open. Drop down here. Find a dark chamber with torch lights. Yep. Yep. This time we're dealing with darkness. I don't mind these riddles. They're actually pretty decent. They get easy as heck when you actually know them, though. Oh, there we go. So it's like, yeah, it's just really kind of annoying at times. Unless you had a little bit of control issue. Oh well. And there we go.
Blast you. It took me ages to come up with that darkness one. Very well. Outrageous as it seems, my vast intellect has been matched by your badly decomposed brain. Return at once and I shall give you your prize.
And when we get out, we are actually back in the first hedge maze, which kind of really is annoying. Anyway, just daring dash back to Jack.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Here you are, Sir Clever Clogs. I grant you free passage through my maze. Find your own way out.
Yep, what a sore loser. It's weird thing is he is in the friends category, so who knows if he's actually a good guy or not. Anyway, grab the chalice, and we can finally get out of this hedge maze. We have at least two annoying things. We have one more annoying hedge. And we also have this. You actually can get these guys stuck. So I would be careful with how you position these. They move like normal chess pieces. So be careful. Understand? Oh wait. And hit you. And that will unlock the exit door. Jump in the hole. And we have completed the stage. Not a bad stage. Like I said, it is annoying though. Anyway, with that, we can go to the Hall of Heroes once more.
Back and forth like a supernatural yo-yo. Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic egg cups.
Not really. But yeah, do. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyway, if we head up here.
Ah, Herr Fortescue. You are back on the battlefield, yeah? This is good. People say to me, Stungard, what do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them, nine! Modern warfare is a question of science, the science of shields. I think maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic, Herr Fortescue. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to you that this is rubbish! So long as you use it properly, the shield will make you invincible!
And our reward for acquiring 9 chalices is the magic shield. What makes the magic shield different from the copper and the silver shields? Well, if you go to the Merchant Gargoyles, you can repair it. Yes, this thing is invincible, literally. There we go. So this is the best shield you will actually acquire in the game. And you get as early as 9 chalices, which that's not a bad thing. Anyway, completing the Asylum grounds gives you access to the Asylum itself. You're the first in Galamir's history to check themselves into the Asylum. The other inmates are certain to enjoy your company. Briefly. Yep, this is a bit different than what other stages are. It is a series of enemy waves. So basically what you want to do is just kill off the enemies. It's not that hard. It does get a little tedious, but it's not super hard. So honestly, I just run around swinging my sword. No, we don't get it. Drop down for the second level, which will have just more zombies, but it will also have cannons firing at you, so you can't really stay in one position for too long. Let's see, there's a life bottle used. Yeah, I do recommend using the broadsword. Anyway, just charge on out of here into the room 3, which has bats. Honestly, I just recommend doing this. Not shooting at them at least. There's 2 life bottles. Dang zombies. But luckily, an energy vial gets dropped halfway through this. Because in the end of it, you have headless zombies to deal with now. Just keep up your tactic of running this place, and they'll easily go down. Guy to get some rewards of money. Drop down for the 4th area where we have the inmates. Yep, these legless guys are the inmates. Well, legless guys, straight jacketed. I don't know why Legolas said why I said Legolas. It's also a circle, and also midway through, you also will have zombies to deal with. Get everything in this section up, Mr. Energy Vial. You also have this. We are actually going to enchant our sword. That actually it's actually really helpful in this especially here, the last room. We have cannons and we also have lava pit. The lava pit is a insta-kill. Well, not an insta-kill, instant life bottle loss. So basically, just be careful. Luckily, the cannonballs don't really mess with your jumps at all. You also have this to deal with. Honestly, I recommend staying on the other side. Anyway, and there we go. Head over to here to grab the chalice and the earth rune. You also have a health geyser to refill your health, which you'll gladly use. Use the earth rune to save the bear.
By heck, am I glad to see you. That Zarok tried to force me to hand over the shadow artifact. He means to release the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to him, I said, "You can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the mayor." Aye, that told him. But then he had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks. Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarok's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
And that unlocks the end of the stage. But you also have the second dragon gem. Yes, if you forget to grab this, you will have to redo all the stage. I did that in my first playthrough of this version of the game. Anyway, I like the little music flourish. Like all this hecticness, that just that. It's just so funny. I really love that. I love that. Anyway, back in the Hall of Heroes with 10 chalices will allow us to acquire a bow, a new bow type, I think.
Oh, Danielle. I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, like?
I think. Yep, the flaming longbow. As you obviously guessed, basically the longbow with the flaming aspect. Hold it down for explosive radius. It's actually not that bad. Nope, no, there we go. Anyway, with the dragon gem, the shadow artifact, and our new golden shield and our flaming longbow in hand, we are now ready to return to the Enchanted Dominion. So, we'll be doing that next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.
There once was a statue named Jack. For riddles he did have a knack. Dan entered the garden, which Jack was a garden. A smart hero would have turned back. A lusty adventurer in his heyday, this once beloved mayor stole the shadow artifact from Zarok's tower after the disgraced sorcerer was banished from the kingdom. When Zarok returned, so mad was he that he tore the whole town apart in his wrath, turning many of the good townsfolk into goats. After that, the mayor's approval ratings fell dramatically. His re-election now seems unlikely, although these days it seems anything is possible. Disciples of the head monk, these men of the cloth have been driven mad by the disappearance of their master, and Jack's incessant ramblings. The harsh chime of a bell tells them an unwelcome guest has arrived, or that it's time for dinner, perhaps both. People seldom consider how hard it is to trim a sentient shrub, not least the fire-breathing types who would just as soon set themselves ablaze as play understudy in your latest topiary production. No, gardeners in Gallowmere do not get enough credit. With the disappearance of the head monk, these patients have been left to run amok. We don't know exactly what it was that sent them raving mad. Perhaps it was magic, perhaps the moon, perhaps they were all licking toads. Truly, you should not lick those toads.